Good evening, everyone. Where's the lights? All right, this went over way too fast. I barely get to see anything of it. How did it work out for you? Was this good? I'm glad to hear that. Originally, my colleagues of the board were supposed to join me up here, but as usual, they are very busy at this time. Löwy with registration and counting lots of money, and Nightfox is doing some chairman things that I don't know, but it seems to be very important, so he can't make it up here. As usual, someone gave me the stack of cue cards because when I go up here that close before the puppet show, my brain is wiped blank. So I'm going to do this off the paper. So first off, I have some fun statistics for you. First of all, at this moment, we have a complete head count of checked-in attendees of 5,237. The fuck? And we have a couple of no-shows, so the actual number of tickets sold was 5,468, which is still kind of amazing. That's about 1,000 more than we were expecting, actually. So it was great having all you here. Thanks for coming and supporting us. Out of those 5,200 people, we had 891 sponsors and 591 super sponsors. Thank you extra hard for supporting this convention, because the donations by our sponsors and super sponsors is what keeps this con halfway affordable for everybody else. Because we love the CCH, we love it, but it's also hella expensive. But it's worth it. It's worth it. We love this place. In total, we sold 2,983 Eurofurence t-shirts. So also, thank you very much. That also helps support the con. All in all, it felt like we managed the registration queue quite well. For those who are here the first time, I'm going to come back next time. I will give you a little insider tip. We can only help process the queue fast, but we have no control over how many people queue. That means if registration opens at 8 and 5,000 people queue at 7, there will be a 5,000 people queue. That is simple physics. I'm sorry, we can't change that. So as long as the queue moves smoothly, it's usually totally okay to be a little bit late. And as far as we are right now, even we had a lot more people than we thought. At the moment, nothing is limited. We are not running into any capacity limits yet. So unless we tell you otherwise, you don't have to line up like we're opening like a new Apple store or anything. No tents outside, please. It's not necessary. Yeah, and even though registration went so well, a multipass would sure come in handy, like one of these here. Q. There's supposed to be a video here. Or maybe not. Let me guess, that video was in Downloads new folder 2, Drafts, Final, Really Final, version 5.1, really.avi. Right? Sure felt like it. So, yeah, I've got one. I have not yet found out what it does beyond opening beer bottles, but maybe I will. Who knows? So, at this point, I would like to ask my very good friends, Uncle Kage and Noodles on stage. Hello. Will you come up here? So these guys have somewhat become my emotional support animals here on stage, and they help me keeping calm and sane and sometimes hydrated. So, all right. Since I don't get to experience a lot of this con, and I do not actually get to ever leave this building during the entire week, what was your guys' impression? How well do you think does Eurofurence fit into the landscape of Hamburg? How was the mood outside? And honestly, do you feel like that we are somewhere more like a little Pittsburgh now?
Yes. We feel that Eurofurence is getting to the point that Pittsburgh and Anthrocon reached years ago. We feel that the city of Hamburger and Eurofurence will become partners, drop page, in the future, and we are very excited by the it stops.
It says possums.
You know I have to ad-lib now. Take that shit. The printer ran out of ink.
Yeah.
Remember, if you saw the presentation I did earlier, I did Uncle Kage's story, I already did the charity show, and I kind of made fun of the fact that Anthrocon has been trying to out-cool Eurofurence for years. Anthrocon invented the concept of partnering with the city to make magic. Anthrocon took the city of Pittsburgh and we turned them furry. And we thought we were cool. That took us years. Eurofurence has been in Hamburg 2 years. You're already 90% of the way there from making Hamburg the furriest city in all of Europe.
Yeah, and from what I've heard, media echo has been great. I've seen a lot of TV crews out here. We had lots of reporters. People forwarded me articles, and it was all like super positive. And that's not to the last part of you guys, because you did listen and you behaved fine, and you were good ambassadors for the furry fandom. And again, thank you for that. And let's go on like that. Make that the start of a great furry history in Hamburg. So then, of course, more numbers.
Numbers?
Yes, I have numbers.
Oh, you need a scientist for this,
yeah, exactly.
Do you?
Like 5, 0, 9. There's a couple of 4s down there. No, honestly. One aspect that I love about Eurofurence is how much we support and appreciate art. And Oh yeah, okay, all right, yeah, I understand this. This is the wrong headline.
Oh, drop page.
This is
give it to Zeke for God's sake.
This is so perfect. All right, yeah. the section about the fursuiter says art stats, and the section about the art stats said fursuit art. Well, basically, you are walking, talking pieces of art.
Yeah, these
to take
notes
it like
are
that.
kaput.
We have 2,400 fursuiters registered here on site, which, boy, that's a lot. I have no idea if we're at the point where the end of the parade reaches the convention center before the last people have left. You know how that feels.
I was there. You were 3 minutes away.
Oh, God.
The difference was 3 minutes before the end of the parade and the beginning of the parade. How do I know that? I was sitting there timing it.
So I guess next time we have to zigzag the route more. All right, yeah. I think the situation in the fursuit lounge just about worked out. It was super cramped in there, especially at the beginning and the ending of the fursuit parade. But thanks to you guys being so supportive and actually not filling up the space with boxes and hard cases, the space was actually working out fine, and we did not have any emergencies. That was very good, and thank you again for that.
I want to knock on wood.
Yes.
There.
The actual number of fursuits that people got badges for, which is voluntary, is about like 300 more, which means that a lot of you brought many suits, and I think the record we have, that was one person who got badges for 10 different suits.
Did they clone themselves?
How many do you have?
Well, I think I registered one for every spot on me, so I don't know. We could be all night here counting, but it's okay. I'll pick up all the other badges later.
You missed a spot.
Where?
Turn around.
Where?
Turn around. Right, not right there. Right, turn.
What?
Right there. That's the spot you missed. Right there.
You're gonna put a badge on it?
I will. Oh, the camera got that in close-up. It was beautiful.
So did the internet.
So, the next number I have is that in the fursuit lounge, those fursuited ate around a quarter ton of Haribos.
What?
250 kilograms of Haribos.
Well, hang on. Wait, what?
Hold on, is that in imperial or
250
metric?
kilograms metric. Kilograms are metric.
Yeah.
And about 9 kilograms of salty snacks, which kind of dwarfs the Haribos.
Yeah.
And they note that they ate 40 kilograms of sugar, but they did not say how they ate the sugar. It just
Let me tell you
says
something
40 kilograms of sugar.
We're going to let that go. Go on.
Yes, I mean, they were well fueled and energized.
Well, this explains why I saw all the dog fursuiters doing zoomies around the courtyard yesterday.
Yeah. The fursuits joining the parade, the estimated number is 1,400, which almost doubles it from last year's 800 people in the parade.
Drop page.
Drop page. All right. Yeah, we had...
You had...
Luc has a message. Okay, we also extended our music programming this year. We had 10 different scheduled concerts on 3 stages. And I'm still amazed that our AV crew could pull that off. I know they worked day and night together with the professionals from the CCH and Neumann and Müller.
I am not amazed that your AV crew could pull that off. They are gods.
They are awesome. Thank you to the crew. Okay, all the DJs and people on the various stages had a lot of fun, and we are also hoping you're going to join us on the last official dance tonight, the Big Blue Dance, after the Powert show. And unlike last year, we are going to bring back the Dead Dog Party on Sunday evening.
Really?
And there's a little speciality about that. Since we are very limited on the space we could rent for that, we have a capacity, I think, of around like 1,500 people. And so the way we are trying to make sure we don't run over our limit and don't have to stand there with counters is that we are going to give out tickets for the Dead Dog Party. For all people with a red staff lanyard, these tickets are going to be free. And for everyone else, we are asking for a €1 charity donation for the tickets. And you can you can get tickets for the Dead Dog Party at the security desk. And they also have other details. I think there's a regulation that you can like bring your bestie with you or stuff like that. They did not put that on the cue card, and so my brain forgot about it. The Fursuit Lounge will be kept open until the end of the dance tonight. When the last tune has been spun on the stage in the room next door with BBF, we will be required to immediately clear out the Fursuit Lounge, so make sure that when the dance ends, you pick up your stuff. All the rest will be put on eBay.
Drop page. Drop page.
Do you want to read some numbers?
We had 2,253 registered artists. There were more than 400 dealers on an almost doubled floor space. The people were sold out on day one. There were There were 1,380 exhibits in the art show. The top bid was €1,700 for Arvin and their piece, Under the Covers.
Drop page.
Under the Covers. Yeah.
Okay, beyond that, bids also have gone to a twig from one of the shrubbery things at the entrance.
Wait. Say that again.
Yeah, they bought a twig from one of our plants in the art show.
Wait, back up. Say that again with a couple more sentences. What the hell?
Yeah, someone apparently put like bid stickers on one of the decoration plants on the entrance area of the art show.
Fucking furries.
And they got it. And it went to charity. Okay, and the same thing happened to the adult section signage in the art show. Do you have the sign?
Department.
That was not originally for sale, but the amount on it actually convinced us otherwise.
Oh, what's coming?
So you can put this on your bedroom door now, whoever got that.
Turn.
Show it to the audience. There we go. So someone will have a new bedroom sign now. And this is also, the proceeds are also going to charity. I have no idea if we are going to start like a history of selling off the furniture, but you know, if it's for a good cause, why not? Drop page.
Drop page. It says right at the bottom, dude. Just read it. He's got a magnificent ass, doesn't he?
So you're the adult section now.
Microphone, didn't I?
Okay, and now I would like to ask Sniffer and his team and the people from our charity onto the stage. And we are going to step a little bit into the background here, into the adult section.
Cue.
I see someone waving there.
Charity! Sniffer and his crew.
Charity! 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 Charity!
There you go!
There he is!
You missed your cue. If the pulpit show starts late, it's his fault.
Yep.
I'm fine with it. Hello. Oh, there was sound. I'm fine with that. I'm going out for dinner after this. I need it finally. As you see, I have a lot of notes. Security, please lock the doors. You're trapped in here with me until then. Well, we had a lot of fun stuff happening. That's the fun part of being in charity, is that you come up with all sorts of crazy things. For example, we had a fursuit auction. English difficult. After a week, I need beer. No, you don't.
Beware, that's not beer.
Ew. This is Germany, right? They sold for a total of 2,245 euros. The highest bidder was 260 euro for Kahlua. I know who the winner is. I hope you're happy. Speaking of thirsty people, we also had a poll donation comparing Mr. Wolf to Death Wolf. Yes, you are thirsty. Mr. Wolf only earned us 110 euros. Death Wolf, 265. I hope you all came by our auction table in the art show. We had a lot of weird things again, like the Corn of Truth. We also had all of the fursuits of EF, a ball of fluff on a plywood something, and someone bought it. Why? You could just go to the fursuit lounge and pick up all of the fluff yourself.
If you mount it onto a board, it becomes art. And if you sign it, it becomes expensive art.
It was actually signed.
See?
Okay, my mistake. You've been in this this business for way longer than I have. Someone bought a branch from one of the rented plants in the art show. You do know we are right next to a park, right? You just go out there and pick up a branch. Oh well, thank you. We love it. We love to see all of the weird things. So, the next thing, I am going to ask the representative from Wildtierschutz Deutschland to join me on stage. Because the next part, that is one of the fun numbers, that is the preliminary. How much have you actually collected so far? Have we collected so far? The preliminary is 22,702 euros and 99 cents. I will now hand over the microphone to the lovely representatives.
My God, thank you very, very, very much. We are so happy to be here. We are speaking for the whole Wildtierschutz Deutschland, and we thank you from the deepest in our heart. It's so wonderful with you. It was so wonderful with you all and we are great, and we are so proud that we could stay here with you all, and you was the best what we can have for the animals. Thank you for all this, what you did.
Thank you. Thank you very, very much. You support the wildlife, and we are very, very thankful and grateful that we can be here, and we met such wonderful people, and we saw so amazing furries and very, very interesting costumes, fursuits. It was a very nice experience with you people. Thank you so much. Okay.
Thank you very much for being our chosen charity this year. It has been absolutely lovely.
Yeah, thank you for being here, and also thank you for the things that you do. You matter.
Wildtierschutz Deutschland, everyone. So, one final thing is I actually would like to say thank you to all of the other departments that we have been working together with. Security, ConOps, the amazing stage team putting together all of this so I can stand here and talk for who knows why. Somehow they gave me a red lanyard. Idiots.
It's a curse.
Yes.
You looked competent in front of the wrong person.
It's enchanted. You actually can't take it off.
Honestly, I was drunk. Both when being vice director and the actual director. Vice director, I was 5 minutes from being blackout drunk. It's not even a lie. The very last thing is actually a thank you to all of you. We wouldn't be able to do all of this without all of you. All of your happy smiles, all of your fluffy hugs, all of your money, of course. You make all of this worth it. Thank you so much from behalf of the charity team.
Okay.
Leave stage, drop page.
Say goodbye and thank you. Leave stage, drop page. Okay. Sniffer exits the stage. Ask guests of honor to enter. Hello. So there's Iris Schleus, our guest of honor. Unfortunately, she couldn't be here for the opening ceremonies because she had to work all day and all night. But certainly someone who has spoken on more stages than I have and played. So I hope you had a good time.
I had a wonderful, a thrilling time. I'm totally overwhelmed.
That's awesome to hear. So, if you had to pick the most interesting event you either saw or did, what would you say was that?
Well, first I can say the most difficult thing was that I always had to pick something. I always had to decide. They always said, well, pick the best picture, do this. And I thought everything is so wonderful. So I cannot make up my mind. I'm, as I said, overwhelmed. And yeah, so I thought, what was the best? Well, actually the best was the atmosphere. There were fantastic costumes, fantastic suits, fantastic events, but above all of that was the fantastic atmosphere. That meant the appreciation and the love. And I think every politician should be obligated to come here and spend the time here with you. And then they know, then they should know, then they would know how love works and how politics work and how being together with people works, because what you can learn here is humanity. And as everybody's in a fur costume, does it mean that animals are the better people? Thank you so much. I don't think I deserve to be here. I just did a little coaching on the puppet show, so that was it. So thank you for having me as a part of you, for sharing all the beautiful being with me. So yeah, I go home very gifted, very rich. I never felt poor, but now I'm rich. And yeah, thank you so much, everybody.
And yeah, I think someone there has something for you.
Again? I have so.
It never ends.
Oh my God! There was such a bag on my hotel room anyway. So. Take this. No way! Oh my God!
Now you got it. It's yours now.
Oh my God, this was one of my favorites, and oh, thank you so much. Oh, thank you. Oh my God, thank you so much.
So, thank you very much for coming.
It's hard not to cry.
It's all right. It's all right. You know, everybody back there ready to perform the puppet show is probably right now like in a fetal position going like, oh my God, she's going to watch us. She's going to watch us.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. So yeah, so every thing that's very good, you say, wow, they're cool puppeteers. It's my fault. Everything that works wrong, that goes wrong, is also my fault.
Yeah, we had, a year ago, we had some really, really great training sessions with Iris, and we learned a lot about puppeteering that we kind of should have known before, but kind of didn't. I don't know why. Some things you can teach yourself, some things you just don't come up with. So that was a great thing. That also led to the idea to invite her as the guest of honor. And yeah, when we asked her where she wanted to have her reserved seat, we said, for the puppet show, maybe you shouldn't sit in the first row because that's really actually gives you the worst perspective. And she was like, no, I'm not going to sit in the 10th row. I need to be in the first row. I need to smell you people behind the stage. And that is so typical for her. All right. I'm going to stop torturing you now. Thanks again for coming and enjoy the rest of the show.
Thank you so much.
Take care.
Do I leave the stage now? Or stay there?
Dann geht einfach mal rüber. Nimm deine beiden Bodyguards mit. Cool, now I have two. Which is it going to be? This one or this one? Or this one? Maybe this one. Okay, I'll just put this here. Yeah, and do you want to read like a number 2?
Yeah. Line number 2. Get cheetah to stand beside Zeke hyena. That's checked. All right, next up. What does that line number 2 say again? I can't read Deutsche.
It's 40.
Oh, 40. 40 volunteers joined the more than, is that
500?
500 people of the staff.
This year. So.
What? 500 staff. And security staff alone, the people keeping all of you safe out there, making sure you are all having a good time, total hours of scheduled duty, 2,340 hours of security schedules.
That's insane. And every time I talk to any professional event organizer and I tell them that we have a volunteer security force that is actually part of our organization, they say, no, you can't do that. That's not going to work. We say, oh, we've been doing it for 30 years. So it does work. It does work. All right. I want to close this with thanking everybody who volunteered. I want to thank everybody who was on staff, all the directors, everyone who helped us make this fandom even greater and more valuable than ever before, and putting their hundreds of endless hours into this without any compensation except that applause. And a little bird just told me the tickets for the Dead Dog party are not being handed out at the security desk, but at the Conop's info desk. So don't go to the wrong desk.
Drop page.
Drop page.
You know, someone's got to pick up all these pages afterwards. Not it.
Okay, one thing. We were a little bit too fast on opening ceremonies when I told you that I would be announcing the date for next year's EF on this stage. I am sad to say I'm actually not going to do this, and there are some good reasons for that, because we had some meetings with hotel managers around Hamburg during these days, and we are still awaiting some contracts to be signed with them. And we are probably going to need like another week or two to maybe get all that signed and get a couple of room blocks, especially for staff, by the way. So all the staffers here, yes, we are doing this for you. All the staffers will get an advance notice, and we will have probably room blocks set up so that especially the volunteers here get a chance to get a room before we release the Kraken. What I can tell you, though, is the theme of next year's Eurofurence. So the theme of Eurofurence 29 is going to be space. So, any last words from you guys?
What?
Other than being like my stage support animals.
Oh, wait, last page.
Last page, that's the last page.
No, this one. This one you didn't see. I didn't need that shit. Every convention operates on the blood, sweat, and tears of hundreds of staff members who are all volunteers who give their all so that all of you can have a good time. That's the entire purpose. These folks go through all of that stress so that you can have fun. But at the end, there's one person, that last step in the rung, the last ladder, the last person, the buck stops here. The one who bears the overall responsibility, all of the stress, everything falls on the shoulders, in the end, of one decision maker. The chairman of the largest furry convention in the world raises his glass to the chairman of the finest furry convention in the world.
Thank you. And I swear I did not put him on stage to say that. He didn't have to do that. Just in case anybody's wondered.
Actually, the note said kick Kage off stage first, so yeah.
Oh, no. I had been asked
first.
to... Actually, yes. This is yours. This is for this man right here.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you.
I have also been asked to announce that the Pulpit Show, which is scheduled to start at, is it 1900?
Now it's probably
Yes.
going to be.
No. What's the when is the Pulpit Show scheduled to start?
I'm only running this thing. I'm not supposed to know when it starts.
Doesn't matter. I have been asked to announce the Pulpit Show is going to start exactly on time to the second. So we are going to vacate the stage now, so the Pulpit Show will begin in just a few moments. We'll see all of you there.
Have a good show. And have a great rest of the evening. And maybe see you tomorrow at the Dead Dog. Bye-bye.